Girl, get yourself together. Every time you come on the camera, you have to look like you don't love yourself. Girl, let's go ahead and try and shoot me 4K, shall we? Let me pause Keiko. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hey, I can't believe that we are actually here, but we're going to do a hair video today. But we're going to do it my way, you know, very relaxed, very impromptu. Now, recently, that cold flu virus or whatever definitely tried to take me out, but I still somehow managed to get my hair done. We are on the last leg of this silk press. It is very filthy. It's already started to revert in the roots. I maintained mine for over 2 weeks. If you would like some tips on that, the main tip that I can give you is to pray. So yes, I figured I'd go ahead and revert my silk press with you all. I have a couple of new products that, well, new to me, products that I have been experimenting. Come on, focus. So I have a couple of new to me products that I have been using lately, and we're going to experiment even further with them today. This first product is still pretty new from this brand, and I actually purchased it because if you all watched my most recent hair update, I've, made some changes in my regimen. Of course, if you haven't seen my latest natural hair update, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'll make sure I go ahead and leave that linked up in the card so you can get caught up. Considering the recent changes that I've made to my natural hair regimen, I thought that this would be a good product for me to experiment with. This is the Pattern Bounce Back Pre-Poo. Are you going to focus? Are you going to focus? I hope you're focusing. Y'all know I can't tell if it's focusing if I don't have my glasses on. Literally purchased this product because it's geared towards people who use heat in their regimen. And so I wanted to see if this was going to be beneficial to me and my hair. I have already tried this and I just felt like it was okay. But I want to revisit it, especially now that I am reverting back from a silk press. So we're going to be experimenting with this on today. Hey, Coco. So I'm just going to start splitting. Come on, focus. So that's the thing with shooting in 4K on this camera. I just feel like the autofocus is just even worse. Split this side in half. Also tuned as well. Work smarter, not harder. Okay. We are working with this section here. Like I said, my roots have already started reverting, but it's fine. I don't know if you can hear that. This has a very childish consistency. Let's see if I can get a product shot with this good 4K camera. It literally kind of looks like ejaculate. Kind of wish that this was in a spray bottle, but it's also like viscous enough. Bless you, Coco. It also has a little bit of like viscosity to it to where it would maybe clog a spray bottle. So I don't know. I'm actually just gonna apply it directly to my hair. And I have a lot of oil and serum on my hair, so I don't anticipate my hair reverting immediately with this product. I do expect it to take a little bit of time. So I'm just raking and smoothing it through, making sure I have section nice and coated. So here's how it's looking so far. If I could describe the consistency, you can definitely feel that there's some moisture, some oils, something in this, but it's still extremely light and watery at the same time. You need to go outside. Go outside. Let me just clip this up. You ready? Okay. Okay. Let me clip this section up and take care of my child. I'll be right back. This is real life. Alright, so I'm back from taking care of my 4-legged child. I'm going to continue applying the Pattern Bounce Back Pre-Poo to the rest of my hair. And I'll just do a voiceover and give you a bit more details of like the claims and key ingredients and such, okay? Enjoy. Now, Diana's daughter has given us the quote-unquote perfect pre-shampoo hair treatment for your bounce-back hair care routine. Like I said, this product is catered towards people that use heat in their routine. It is marketed for all hair types, and it is 10 fluid ounces. Now, some of the key ingredients of this pre-poo are oat extract, which is claiming to help with promoting elasticity. There's also hibiscus flower extract that is supposed to help with springing your coils back into action after heat styling, as well as muru seed butter for moisture. Now, the directions do suggest to apply this evenly from root to tip on dry hair and to let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes or until your curls revert. I left this on for about 30 to 45 minutes because I was doing some things around the house. I hope that that's really capturing the essence of how interesting the texture of this pre-poo is. I really can't tell because I don't have my glasses on, so I'm not sure if we're in focus or not, but I'm really hoping for the best. Making sure I really get on my ends. I don't know if y'all can see, but my waves is already starting to spin over here, okay? And I definitely already had some reversion at the root, but I can already still see that the pre-poo is starting to penetrate my strands down the length of my hair as well. So that's cool. Okay. Yeah. She's starting to work. I'm gonna clip it up. Also trying to gather it, but this is about how much hair I lost from all 4 sections so far. My camera's about to cut off, but yes. In conjunction with the focus being a struggle in 4K, the camera also overheats after like 3 minutes of filming. But between time, I don't know if I'm going to keep this part in here or save it for like the final cute wrap up. Just for editing Alexis, at the very least, please make sure that you mention the consistency, the application process, the smell. You know what? I'll see y'all later. So here's how my hair is looking after letting the pre-poo treatment for just a bit. Now, obviously, my hair has not fully reverted back after letting the pre-poo treatment sit for about 30 to 45 minutes. I am personally aware of the risks associated with heat and chemical processes used on my natural hair, and personally, I am willing to take those risks. Of course, if you are not, don't pay me no mind. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the shower, rinse out the pre-poo, and proceed with my wash day routine. Alright, sun's going down, so I'm sorry if the lighting is trash, but I just got out of the shower. I actually just washed my face, so let me do my skincare really quick. We'll make it an ASMR moment, okay? Together, I remember. Let's go ahead and brighten that back up, cause hey y'all, remember how I said that this is going to be a real, raw, authentic, true life wash day experience with me? It's the next day. I was totally planning on deep conditioning my hair last night after I got in from rehearsal. And that didn't happen. Time was slipping away from me. You know what I'm saying? This is actually going to be my second time using this deep conditioner. This is the Coco and Eve Sweet Repair, Repairing and Restoring Hair Mask. I have mentioned this to you all previously in like a haul. I got this in PR and we're going to be using this on today. Here is how it looks in packaging. Come on, focus on that. Thank you. Really nice and creamy consistency. So Yes. Let me go ahead and take hair down. Yeah, my hair is probably like 50% damp. Whew. So here is how it looks after I take down my wash day plaits. Okay, this is what we have thus far. I'm gonna section it off and start applying the deep conditioner. Let's find that clip as usual. So this is the texture of my hair so far before we add the deep conditioner. Just right after cleansing. Okay, I'm gonna go in with about this much of the deep conditioner and apply it liberally from roots to ends. Y'all know how we do. And I'm making sure I subsection my section so that way all of my hair is getting coated. And this is a pretty thick deep conditioner, so if you're someone who likes to detangle during the deep conditioning step, this may not be a good fit for you. Now, personally, slip during the deep conditioning stage is a bonus for me. I honestly just want the deep conditioner to do what it's supposed to do to my hair, whether that be to strengthen it, whether that be to moisturize it and hydrate it, whether that be to soften it, whether that be to do all of the above. So, yeah. Once I work this through the section, and you can see how thick this deep conditioner is because of how it has my hair way down. Yes. I'm going to continue applying this deep conditioner to the rest of my sections, and then we'll reconvene in just a moment, okay? Now, the Coco and Eve Sweet Repair Repairing and Restoring Hair Mask is scientifically formulated to deeply repair and restore the hair in just 5 minutes. It claims that it improves the hair strength by 85% and reduces damage by up to 65%. Some of the key active ingredients include biomimetic ceramides, vegan keratin complex, and hyaluronic acid that helps reduce hair damage and repair hair weakened by heat, as well as chemical processes like relaxers and color. I'm making sure to slather this on all of my sections, and as you can see, it is weighing my hair down, baby. One thing about a deep conditioner, I'm gonna make sure I get it everywhere. Once I have this saturated all over my hair, I make sure I cover my hair with my plastic cap as well as my hot head for an ungodly amount of time. So I'll see you all when I finally rinse this out, because who knows how long I'll have it in. Best things about this collection that yes, it is a water-based collection. Let's give an overview on the pricing and size of this collection. Alright, so I'm about to blow dry my hair, and I'm going to be trying out the new Repair. You all know that I have shared the first model of the Repair previously on my channel. I absolutely love it. I use it all the freaking time, okay? But they were gracious enough to send me the new model, so I'm going to go ahead and see how the two compare. Now, because I use my Repair very often, it's literally right here beside me on the floor. I'm not picking it up because, as I have told you all previously on the channel, the Repair is heavy and bulky, loud, all of these things. This one already noticeably out of the box is smaller and takes up a little less space than the original model. But let me go ahead and put it together so I can actually use it. All right, now that I finally got the, hair feels nice and soft. I'm gonna go ahead and section it. Use these new crocodile clips, it's upside down, that Repair sent me. Shout out to them. I don't know if these come with all of the Repairs, but being a creator definitely has its perks. I'm going to separate my crown just because those of you who are regulars know that this is my most resilient and rebellious section, and it's breaking off because of neglect. So just gonna be a bit more gentle with her, sectioning my hair into workable sections because I'm a Revere pro. They only gave me 4 clips, but I like to do my Revere in at least 6 sections just because I find that that works best for my hair type. Now, outside of the hose, I'm going to lift up the base of this Revere one last time just to show you all how I am using it. I am going to toggle the switch on. You can see there's like a little digital display here. It's currently on 0. Just for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to put it on level 4. But I typically Revere my hair on 7 because I want it to be quick. And 4 would be quick, but 7's even quicker. For anyone who's never heard about the Revere, let me just give you a little background information. Essentially, it's a reverse air dryer, a vacuum of sorts for your hair, as opposed to the typical traditional blow dryer. It's actually very crazy that Revere was bold enough to give me talking points, considering that they have not sponsored this video at all. But they actually provided talking points that I would have mentioned organically anyway. I will definitely say that there is a bit of a learning curve when it comes to using the Revere. I think it's intuitive for people to want to pump the wand, and that is actually exactly what you don't want to do. You want to actually rest the mouth of the hose right onto your scalp and literally circle the wand around. That is how you ensure that your roots are not only dried but also stretched. I find that this naturally gives me a bit of tension that not only gives me the quickest results but also the smoothest, sleekest results. Now, wait a minute, Revere. Look how shiny that is. Girl, wait. Let me do another section to make sure that's not a fluke. I'm not going to front. I literally only demonstrated this on level 4 so that way I could show this for people who may be new to using the Revere. I don't know if this new model is more powerful or what, but I am thoroughly impressed with how quick and smooth this got my hair on level 4 tension. That is very crazy. I am going to go ahead and wrap up today's wash day, but I'm going to do it when I'm cute. So I'm going to go ahead and style my hair off camera, and then we'll come back and talk about everything that has gone on thus far. But I just have to say, first impressions of this new Revere, I would silk press this. I will leave it at that, but I'm going to go ahead and style my hair, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow when I'm less crusty. I have been fussing with my eye and with this hair for the last like 30 minutes. So this is it. Okay, this is what we have. This is a flat twist out. Definitely overstretched it in some areas a bit. So my hair is not exactly doing what I want it to do, but she don't look bad neither. I just want to say Shout out to my elasticity, okay? Everybody ain't able. Of course, if you are not new to the channel, you know that we always start our wash day routines with a pre-poo. And this particular wash day routine, I was reverting my hair back from a silk press, so I wanted to experiment even further with the Pattern Beauty Bounce Back Pre-Shampoo Treatment. And with this pre-poo being marketed towards people that typically use heat in their regimen, I thought now would be the perfect time for me to revisit it. The consistency of this product is really watery, and that would be perfectly fine if this was in different packaging. You all saw during the application process how product was flailing and flying all over the place, and I just feel like a spray bottle would not only be more practical but way less messy. I also want to make mention that Pattern Beauty has a very distinct and signature scent, and the pre-poo is very concentrated and potent when it comes to the fragrance. And so with that being said, you might want to test this out and see if this is going to be a good fit for you, because I find that Pattern Beauty products really project, especially while they're still actively on your head. They're really strong, and if you're sensitive to fragrances, that might be something to take into consideration. Now, while this has a loose consistency, I don't find that this gives me a lot of slip, and that's likely mainly because I follow the suggested use of the pre-poo by not adding water. Now, if you prefer to add water while you pre-poo, that will not only add to the slip factor, that will also likely stretch your product a little bit. After applying the pre-poo and letting it sit, I did go in and cleanse my hair, and I'll make sure I leave all the cleansing products that I used on my hair down below in the description box. Now, while my hair was about 50% damp, I did go in and apply the Cocoa and Eve Sweet Repair Hair Mask, and I applied that very liberally throughout all 4 sections of my hair. You all saw how thick, buttery, and creamy this deep conditioner was, and how it really weighed my hair down. I found that during the application process, while I don't get much slip, I do find that my hair instantly starts to soften and definitely starts to feel smoother during the application process, and I love that for me. Of course, again, I covered my hair with my plastic cap and my hot head for a couple of hours before rinsing my hair out with lukewarm water. And let me just tell you, after rinsing that deep conditioner, my hair was so soft and smooth. And I'm not gonna be fake, there may be a couple of heat damaged, questionable ends going on up and through here, but my hair looked good. It just did. Of course, after rinsing the deep conditioner, I did go in and experiment with the new model of the Revere. And y'all, full transparency, I typically use my Revere cranked up on the highest tension of 7 and on the highest speed. So I really genuinely do not understand how my hair got so silky and so smooth on tension 4. What I do know is that I didn't feel the need to crank that bad boy up no further. On average, each section of my hair was completely dry in under a minute. I actually wound up splitting my crown into 2 sections because, as you all know, I'm trying to baby her. So that made a total of 7 sections. 7 sections, 7 minutes. Do we realize how quickly I could blow out my hair here, guys? Like, listen, if I was a straight natural girly, I would be silk pressing that baby, okay? And that was only on level 4. If I would have did it on level 7, I probably wouldn't even need to flat iron it, child. Of course, after using the Revere on my hair, I went in with my styling products, which I'll also leave linked down below in the description box. And yeah, that about wraps up today's wash days. As you can see, it takes me several days, which is why I only wash every 2 to 3 weeks now. I hope that this gives you a little bit of insight as to why me personally, I ain't washing my hair every week anymore. You all be sure to drop down in the comments. Let me know if you try any of these products and let me know your thoughts. And on your way to watching another video of mine, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Can you focus on me? Girl, are you focused? Camera, can you focus on me? You look like my hair is poor.